surprising 4 faults from him as well. Nina de Boussanet for the Swiss rider. It's ride by Cannon. Recent World Cup champion, Olympic champion. Now this could see a recovery and rise, Steve, because they're going to be looking to go clear and fast to get back up the order.
Yep, it's a fascinating prospect. Yep. And, you know, I don't care, and I don't think anybody else, I'm sure you don't, that we've only got 4 clear rounds. It'll make for all the more drama.
Well, I was going to say, actually, as a 4-faulter as well, you want to keep your eye on it, because if any of those clears, I mean, there's every chance any of those clears could have fences down, and suddenly you could be on the podium with a fast 4.
They certainly would. I don't think we'll finish up with none of the clear rounders going clear in this, because I think this is imminently jumpable. This is strange, really, that Steve Gerdat, he's had the same mistake 2 rounds running, the back rail of an oxen. That was in virtually the same position last time. It's a big stretch coming out of that treble combination. A normal stride to that, and a fast and forward one to that. So he goes on to 8.
Yeah, finishes with 4 in each round. It is 8-0, 56.53 for Steve Gerda. And Nina de Boussanet passing him in on the way out. And on the way in is Henrik van Eckermann. The 9-year-old 4 sail 6. For pleasure. Actually picked up 4 faults in the first round at the water.
Unlucky, wouldn't he? Yeah. Did they give him a clear or 4 in the first round? Because
they did give him 4 in the end. It was a
no. But I mean, did they flag up a clear round initially?
They did flag up a clear initially.
I thought they would, because we thought he was clear too.
Well, that's why we have the plasticine on the tape, and there it was. So it is 4. Steve Gerda heads on out. Henrik van Eckermann, as we say, will come in carrying 4 from the first round for the Swedish rider. Look at Beerbaum Stables for sail 6. Very nice developing ride, and has looked very good at the first few rounds. The Longines Global Champions Tour, good in Antwerp last week.
Could be a permanent fixture unless the horse takes its name quite literally and gets sold.
I think they've hung on to it for long enough now.
I think it's a lovely, lovely mare, and a lot of people would like to get their hands on it. But if it stays with Henrik, and I would like to see it do that, because they go together so well, don't they? He rides it beautifully. She's an easy mare to ride. Lopes along in a lovely rhythm. She can go up or down a gear easily, which is what you really need to do around courses like this, lengthen and shorten. She listens. She doesn't buzz up. That's 2 horses consecutively had that back rail off that oxer. Now he's really speeding up around the corner, which they've got to do. Fascinating formula, this. Tall vertical. Oh, and she fell on, did well to jump that, didn't she? Tripped and fell on her nose there. And now having had, well, 3 down, unbelievably. It's all happening today.
Absolutely.
What's gone wrong? She certainly trips, and he's gone and had another bit of a pop over that last fence there, but she tripped up in that treble combination.
Yeah.
That's a round that she could well forget. That's not her at all.
16 for jumping, 3 for time, for an overall 2-round total of 23. But superb horsemanship from Henrik van Eckermann there to come back out of that triple combination after the stumble in the AL. And give him another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, our Swedish rider Henrik van Eckermann.
It is 23 in all, as we say, there for Henrik van Eckermann, 70.12. Well, those here are seeing a really fascinating story unfolding here. I mean, there's combinations in here that you would have written clears on them and good rounds, and for various reasons,
the 2 obvious ones are Nina de Boussanet and Hello Sanctos.
Yeah.
Hello Sanctos got to come yet. But, you know, Steve Gerdat's horse out. Even he can have a fence or 2 down, you know, but normally he'd have about 1 or 2 down a year, literally.
Yeah.
He'd be more likely to have a stop than he'd have a fence down, strangely enough.
Abdullah Shabatli now, Talan for the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. This is the Saudi Equestrian's 15-year-old horse now by Concord. He's also starting on a score of 4, so he's going to go with a pedal down to try and get himself up the order. He comes on the angle over there. They got more of a chance with this round, haven't they? I mean, round 1, Steve, I mean, the level of accuracy, there was just nothing. Absolutely nothing. Half an inch anywhere and you were in trouble.
Exactly. Yeah. I wouldn't argue with that one bit. This is a brave try here by Abdullah. He's coming in here aiming to set a good standard, as you said. Getting away with it so far. Now, he's a big long striding horse, this. This will be a bit short for him going in here. He'd probably jump it, but he wants a deep shot going in. Got one. That's good. Well ridden. Well jumped by the horse too. This is a bit short down here. And now fairly long. He'll cope with that distance to the last. Very good round indeed by the Saudi Arabian rider. Yes.
So it is finishing on the 4. 59.92. And so that puts him in a good position.
It certainly does. That's 2 clears anyway. 2 clears gone from 5, which is a lot better than the previous round. So who do we go to next? Bertram Allen?
We go to Bertram Allen, who posted a win here yesterday. And that round from Abdullah Shabatli moves him up, but actually just sits behind Eric Lemars, just looking at the time. Eric's time 59.43. Of course, we only got 2 on 4 at the moment. We've got a bit more to go as we're going in reverse order. This boy yesterday was on sensational form at one point, over 10 seconds ahead of the rest of the field. And rode another very good round. Had just the 1 down to finish on the 4. Top 3. There you see, skips inside there. He's thinking about the time as well. He's not thinking about the others might have a fence down. He's, like I said, trying to get a fast clear here, finish on 4, and maybe even make the podium yet.
This is jump-off pace, isn't it? And real Grand Prix jump-off pace. He certainly... This competition could go any way, you know, Steve, really. We could have a real freak result here. As I said, I don't think that all 4 of the clear rounds will necessarily fault in this. I mean, you never know. We could be down to the last 2 and one of them having to go clear to win it. We might not. It can go any way. We've had enough surprises already. But this is a great round here from young Bertram. And this 17-year-old horse holds him to that, lets him stride along to that. And that's a good, fast, clear round. A very good round, a beautifully crafted round there.
And it's the fastest of them so far. On the course, he'll carry 4 from the first round, 53.27. That was class. That was terrific.
It was absolute brilliant. I don't think anybody will go quicker than that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think so, but, you know, that could stand him in very good stead.
Yeah. Well, that was a sensational round for Bertram Allen. At least 3 of them on 4 faults at the moment. Remember, if the clears then went and all had a fence down, we'd be jumping off to 4 faulters then. So it all could change around.
All permutations available.
I won't get too much into it. We'll be here all day. Laura Crouch now also starts on the 4 on the well-experienced 17-year-old Cedric. Laura Crouch for the Cherry Knoll Farm. Cedric owned by them. And great campaigner. Winner on the Longines Global Champions Tour before now. Wiesbaden, Lausanne. And they're going to set off, I guess, in a similar way. Going wider here than Bertram. Bertram cutting straight in off that first fence. Cut inside the green fence back to this one. Laura going the long way round.
Laura's thinking more about jumping a clear round.
Yeah.
She's moving on, okay. But I think anyone that's seen Bertram Allen just go, I don't think they'd set about trying to beat him. They may do. A lot of money at stake, and it could, as I say, we could have a freak result. But he really has thrown down a challenge to them, the ones that have got 4.
Yeah.
This is a great old horse, isn't he? By the way, he's bouncing round here. 17 years young.
Now
the time is slower. But another clear round.
Yeah.
We're going to get a lot of clear rounds, you know, as I said. That's 4 now. 4 out of 7.
57.75 from Laura Crouch. Actually, the second fastest of the 4 so far. Bertram Allen whipping round in 53.27. Yeah. I swear that boy's jumping a different course to everyone else. Watching him yesterday and watching him today, I'm sure. Yeah.
Classifying them in second place at the moment, but at present, all
he does the right thing an awful lot of times,
yeah,
doesn't he? Without a doubt. Right.
Ireland again. Dara Kenny, Caroline Lloyd, Sans-Souci's there, 12-year-old by Surrealist. This rider with wins already in Antwerp last week.
5 more of the 4s to go, and then we've got 2 on 1.
On the squad for the World Equestrian Games last year.
The 2 on 1, Steve, the clock won't mean much to them because they've already got the appendage of, a 1 fault. So, and there's only 2 of them.
Whatever they do, go clear. They're still ahead of these 4 faulters, aren't they? Exactly.
Yes. Or behind the double clears.
Yeah,
obviously. So they've got to just go in and jump a clear round. These 4 faulters have got to spread it around a bit amongst themselves.
It's almost turning into a competition of different sections, isn't it? Yeah, the 4 faulters have got 1 game they need to play. The clear rounders have got another one, and the 1 faulters have got another one.
All different requirements. Fascinating. It's making for a good competition. Another good round. A cracker. Finishes up on 4.
Yeah, and that puts him in second at the moment, 55.19. Looking good for the Irish there already in the early stages. He'll also finish on the 4, second spot at the moment. Well, I say that, I mean all the 4 faulters are tied as it stands at the moment, but I'm sure clears could change that all around, and our 1-time faulters, we're working in reverse order.
Just cracking round there from Dara Kenny. He rides so well.
Nicely done. Mission accomplished. Well, now Pia Schwitzer with a similar task with Antelo Zed, the 12-year-old by Animo. For the Swiss rider, also starts on a score of 4. Finishing well in last week's Grand Prix in Antwerp. He's been gold medalist at the European Championships before now. A former world #1. What does he do? Well, he goes for the clear, but
he's riding him already. He's riding him a bit forward. This will suit him because he's wanting to move him up a gear, move him forward, which is Pierce's natural way of going. It's certainly suiting the horse all right.
Oh,
that didn't. Took the pole with him. What I was going to say here, Steve, that we've had 7 gone, 8 gone, and 5 clears.
Yeah.
It's a whole different ball game this time, which would lead you to believe that any of the last 4, not all of the last 4, are going to have a fence down, I don't think anyway.
Exactly. Last year it was 11 clears and 2 of them that actually jumped off. We could be back in a similar head-to-head situation.
Well, for sure.
Sit back and wait and see.
We're not going to have more than 4 anyway, are we?
No.
Yeah.
On 8 then for Pia Schwitzer. And the poles are going to prove very, very costly indeed. 1 in each round, finishes on the 8:57.58. 8 in all for Pia Schwitzer and Antelo Zed. And so sits in 7th spot as it stands at the moment, with those 4 faulters flying along there.
Just.
So things continue to change around. We'll have a look at how it sits at the moment. Bertram Allen on the 4, Dara Kenny on 4, Laura Kraut on 4, Eric Lemars, Abdullah Shabatli staying on that score. Another one down for Steve Gerdau, takes him on to the 8. Pia Schwitzer also on the 8. Jose Roca and Henrik van Eckermann, unfortunately, they're challenging, fading in this round. But it's certainly turning into a very interesting game of chess going on.
It's turning into a cliffhanger, really.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of drama about it. Great stuff.
Everybody jostling for position. And this man was in the position last year, being one of the 2 to jump off, Marcus Ening. And the now 18-year-old Plot Blue, stallion by Mr. Blue for the German rider, also starts on a score of 4.
These big money Grand Prix on the GCT, They really do produce a nerve-jangling, with this formula, a nerve-jangling jump-off all the time, or competition all the time. And it goes all different shapes, different numbers of clear rounds, different permutations, but it never fails to grip, does it?
And you have to say, watching this one, often you can look at a sort of second round and think, well, I think I know how this might play out. Looking at this, I have absolutely no idea. Now,
just watch this round. Watch this artist against the clock. He'll be hard pushed to leave everything up and beat Bertram Allen. But this old horse, if he asks him a tough question, he responds probably better than if he rides him in a casual way.
Yeah.
He can be a bit flippant. If he keeps turning him and daring him at fences like that. This is a lovely round. Now, Bertram Allen's time, 53.27. He's not going to trouble that. He's got to jump this last liner. He wants a real deep stride there and gets it. Oh, that was a careless mistake, wasn't it? Okay, and another one.
Well, you wouldn't have banked on that either.
Well, this old boy can do that now and again.
Finishes on the 12. Have we got all the shots?
He said, I'm 18. I can have a fence down if I want to do.
Just reminding me, one here he finished second here at 17 last year, one later on in the season in Vienna. So Marcus Enning, his challenge fades.
Yeah.
Bertram Allen is sitting a little prettier once again. He's just got to sit back now.
Climbing up the order, ticking them off. Yeah. At the moment, 2, 4. It can't be worse than 9th at the moment. So cross another 3 or 4 off, and he's into the real.
Well, this was a surprise, wasn't it? First fence down in round 1 for Scott Brash and Hello Sanctos, winners in Miami. Now it's their chance to bite a bit back.
Really, he's got to try and be better than, got to be quicker than. He tripped a bit there as he took off. Now he's galloping. He's got to try to beat Bertram. He's really going after him, isn't he? Look at the speed here. This is Grand Prix jump-off speed. This horse is on great form, totally out of character, falling through that first fence, which is what he literally did in the first round. This is very quick, 53.27. He's going in here at the gallop and trusting him to jump it, and gets away with it, 53.27. He's surely got him, hasn't he? It's close, but I think he's got him. Yeah, he has, 52.94. Less than half a second, but he's got him.
Absolutely finishes on the 4, Scott Brash and Hello Sanctos. We're almost watching a jump-off between the 4 falters, and then there's another competition to come again in a minute, isn't there?
And another one to follow that. There's the two on one in a minute.
2 on 1 and the clears.
This is great stuff.
Well,
that was magic, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That is the Scott Brash that we know. You know, that's the stuff that has left him as world #1 for so long, and won the Global Champions Tour whole series 2 years running.
Yeah.
And what price him to do it again this year?
Pretty short.
Fairly short, I would say.
Pretty short. Great performance by Scott Brash once again in a sun-bathed arena here in Madrid. Absolutely beautiful evening, just as the shadows lengthen from the trees. Well. Also on the 4 is a rider up there in the world's top 5, Ken Farrington of the USA, the Amalea Investments 13-year-old voyeur. Now this will be quick. They were quick in round 1. They had a fence down and he got the leg on, didn't he? And off he went. And this is a pair I've seen go in jump-offs faster than I've ever seen anything going. I mean, I've seen Bertram Allen go fast, but I've seen this man go faster. Off he goes. Now, will he come inside there? No, but he's gone. Elected to keep moving.
Not quite on, is it? But that's quick there. Ooh, he's taking every chance here. Takes a stride out there, across on the angle. He could take this with him behind if he's not too careful. Ooh, gets away with it. From the left lead to the right. This is so fast. Goes for the long one there. Oh, as a rub and leaves it. He is taking every, I wouldn't say chance in the book. He's just going for it all the way around and doing it brilliantly. 52.94. Oh, that's gone.
That's
and
gone.
Another one gone. It's the speed
And
that
that's
kills.
gone.
And another. And another. Would you believe it? What a class this is turning out to be, isn't it?
Well, 16 in this round.
16 faults.
Finishes on 20, 51.65. Kent Farrington chasing the leaders at the moment on Voyeur for the US rider. Well, that changes things around. That final line proves costly. First part, and then the rest just concertinas.
Now it changes. This competition for 2 horses changes altogether, doesn't it?
Well, let's just have a look at Kent. I mean, as we saw there, started off hell for leather.
It just, you know, the peg flew out and then it was all gone wrong, hadn't it? Because he'd gone so fast, and once he'd had the 1 feds down, it was all over anyway.
Well, now our 2 1-faulters, and it is the best for Spain. Manuel Fernandez Sarro and the 11-year-old Enriquez of the Lowlands. And so now if he goes clear, he moves ahead of all the 4-faulters. Simple as
that.
Sure.
The clock is now, for the next 6 horses, is non-operative, apart from clear time faults. They've all got to jump clear rounds. The 2, on, as you say, on a 1-time fault, they've got to go clear to stay in front of the 4-faulters. The 4 on clear have got to go clear to get into the jump off. Whether, you know, okay, their time will decide where they go in the jump off against the clock. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Yeah, let's just remind ourselves, 62 seconds time allowed, because he's not racing here. He's moving.
He could actually afford another time fault, really. He'd only make the difference of 1 place if the other one jumps a clear round and beats him, if Roger Bost did that.
No.
But the significant thing is leaving them all up.
Yeah, 1 down, drops him right back down. Now, the crowd's getting worked up. This is the home one. Can he get there? He's got
and jumps it. And that's for Spain. Now that's lit the crowd up.
Well, Manuel Fernandez Sarro, Enriquez of the Roland, winner in the Hare earlier on this season. Now his strategy in round 1
punches the air. This competition has taken off big style. This now is the real deal. This is what we've been looking for.
So, all that battling amongst the 4-faulters, they jostle for position. He actually picks up another time fault in that.
Well, as I
in
said,
around 62 seconds. Yeah, 62 seconds. Time
another one was neither here nor there, but a fence down was.
Yeah. Look at Beerbaum watching from the sidelines with Madeline Winter-Schultz. Not too often that happens. Now, well, Roger Bost, if he goes clear, can move ahead of the 1-time faulter. I'm going to need a graph for this in a minute. Roger Bost, Megues de Maurier. Keep it simple. Oh, Eck. Bosty says, come on, settle down. Now, the clock's ticking down, so he doesn't want to be... There we go, we're off and running.
He's going to try and be a little bit faster than Manuel.
It'll put him ahead. And you'd say, well, exactly, worse 5th.
See, Manuel can't finish worse than 5th now, and or 6th if Bosty goes faster. They're all crossing them off now, aren't they? The ones that have been and done it. The horse has chucked
done
it.
The same again.
Chucked it. He chucked it going to the first. He's done it again.
Well,
now that is a fence. That's as bad as a fence down, and he's not going to go.
No.
Well, you uncooperative.
So and so.
So and so.
Yes. No. Absolutely says.
Well,
this
contest has got everything today, hasn't it?
Wow.
When Bosty said, yeah, and I could have done without that.
Yeah. I think now what's he going to do? Quietly just walk the horse back in a little bit further. Crowd can see exactly what's happening. I mean, Bosty hasn't got a choice in this.
Not a chance.
Yeah, he's obviously retired. Well, and again, moves the Spaniard up now, he's guaranteed 5th.
Guaranteed 5th, yeah. That's heartbreaking for poor Bosty.
Well, he's just going to quietly
another pop.
Yeah. jump offence here.
Typical stallion behaviour, that one, isn't it? And a pity because he jumped a fabulous first round.
It looked absolutely on song, didn't it?
Yeah, brilliant. There you go. Anyway, there we're down to the clear round.
Clears. Worn out already.
Settle down now.
Absolutely. Jane Richard Phillips of Switzerland first the clears with Pablo de Verton, and this is really for the rest of the competition to see if we can get however many of these clears through to a jump off. Jane.
Now all they've got to do is leave them all up and finish inside 62 seconds, unless they take into consideration they'd like to go last. The draw will shuffle again on time now, won't it?
We'll stay with... Come on, Jane. Now this will play it out.
No. And well, we'll be sitting on the stands. He wouldn't be unsporting enough to hope they all have one down, would he?
Jane keeps moving as always. She's gone close in these Grand Prix before now. This is probably one of her best chances.
They will go back to the original order here, won't they, in the jump
they'll
off?
follow this same order
Follow
as
this
one.
same order for the jump off. So therefore it takes the clock out of it, really.
Oh no! Well, and that's where that's why she's keeping moving. Oh, and now it's a second. Well,
She goes way down now.
Yeah, that drops her right down the order, I'm afraid. Drops her down to 10th place, which is, again, these clear rounders. A pole for them is going to prove really costly. Bertram Allen, you're looking now, Manuel Fernandez Cerro in first position, Scott Brash in second, Bertram Allen in third. They're climbing and climbing and climbing.
Yeah.
Well, never seen anything like it. Certainly full of interest. France, Philippe Rosier, Christian Baez, Ryan Tempter-Scan, 10-year-olds, Mikey Abdel-Ravel. Pride has been silver medalist in a lot of question games before now. Jane, just seeing the tail end of her round. We get the Frenchman underway. Produced a fantastic round in competition yesterday.
Well, Santiago must have been tearing his hair out in the first round when he's got it. He thought he'd got it so badly wrong. He's produced a wonderful competition now, hasn't he?
Now,
this horse jumped a lovely round last time, didn't he? A classic round. Has to post a clear.
you can hear a pin drop here.
Yeah, just watch and enjoy. This doesn't need commentary, does it? Forward one there. Now he's really got to gather him back now. He's gone forward and forward. Now he's got to hold. 62 seconds.
Ooh. He's rattling them.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's so deep. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's away.
Oh, he's got to get
He's got to get a time fault.
Yeah. 62.32, one time for Philippe Rosier, right up to Toscan.
I thought as he turned up there, he was on 52 or 3 then. I thought he's on for a time fault there, and then sure enough he has. But still goes into the lead.
Could be hugely costly. 2 to come. Well, now, it all depends. If the next 2 go clear, we go through to a jump off. If they don't, or one of them jumps clear, etc., then we've got our winner. We don't go to a third round. It's happened before. Happened in Monaco before now.
Can you run that all by me again?
Yeah. I'll let you know at the end. I'll do a review. There you go. Pats the horse. But unfortunately, and he thinks it's enough, it's a fraction over. So, final 2. If they go clear, we go another round. If one of them goes clear, well, they're the winner.
And both of these horses jumped a magnificent round in the first round. This and Winning Mood, the 2 greys. The Young Pretender and the Old Guard.
Well, this is a combination of the 2. Meredith Michaels Beerbaum with the 10-year-old Fibonacci for the Artemis Equestrian Farm. The German rider, of course, starting on a score of 0. Has been European gold medalist, 3-time World Cup champion. And this looks and has looked a really good ride that's got better and better and better.
On form, exactly. Yeah. On form, these 2 horses really should jump clear. But we've said that about other horses and thought it about other horses today. This competition is unreal today, and the way it's unfolded. He's a lovely horse, this, isn't he? Again, silence reigns.
Yeah.
This is poetry to watch, isn't it? 62 seconds. She's a bit quicker. Deep stride there. That's the one you want.
Oh, it's gone.
Now, Luciana.
Yeah.
Unlucky mistake, a lovely round, but it's 4 faults.
It is. It actually takes her into ninth place. That's how big a difference it makes. Drops right the way down. So, Philippe Rosier leads on 1-time penalty. Manuel Fernandez-Soro second on 2-2. And Scott Brash in third on 4.
I nearly said a while ago, in this we could just finish up with Luciana having to jump a clear round to win it, and I thought, no, hang on, there's going to be more than that. I wish I'd said it now.
It's what it's down to. We're not going to a jump off, well, unless she has one time fault, but
yeah, we're not going to have a jump off, are we?
The likelihood is we won't. We are going to simply this. As we take a look at the amazing facilities here as we build up to this final round. Luciana Diniz. Luciana Diniz of Portugal to jump clear to win on the experience winning mood.
She has a pole. Philippe Rosier wins the Grand Prix. Luciana Diniz, winning mood.
Well, Luciana's been so close to winning World Cup finals on more than 2 occasions.
Second last year in
She will never have a better chance to win a Global Champions, Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix. There for the taking, but not an easy call, and must not have a time fault.
62 seconds that time allowed. Moving on all right.
Come on, old boy. Oh, no. 5 fences to jump.
Edward de Rothschild, owner watching.
62 seconds.
Heart in the
2
mouth.
fences. Come on, Luciana. Come on, old boy. Jump this. Jump it. That's the way to do it.
60.24 inside the time. Last to go does it. Luciana Diniz and winning mood. We don't go to a final jump off. That is enough.
Who wants it?
Absolutely. She's done it at last.
Oh, my goodness me. What a result. Oh, that is lovely.
Well, a wonderful winner, a wonderful combination. And that played out something completely differently to what we've seen before.
Was something else, wasn't it? That lovely lady who adores her horses, rides so well, got a great team, and really on the biggest stage of the lot, pulls out a round like that to win a competition like this. Magic.
Well, that is absolutely lovely for her. She's gone close on so many occasions, to say second in Cannes last year. Some been on the podium on a handful of times, and now claims the victory. And she's getting a standing ovation, quite rightly, because that was hairs on the back of the neck time. That was amazing.
Oh, and pressure.
Yeah, absolute pressure. Well, you're going to take a look at the head-to-head, Steve, of that fantastic round, but really it becomes fairly irrelevant because that was superb.
That was a nerve jungler though, wasn't it?
Let's have a look at the overall standings, how it played out in the end. Luciana Diniz wins with winning mood. Second spot to Philippe Rosier, Uriah Tempter-Tascan. Manuel Fernandez-Soro, his strategy plays in the end 2 time faults. Enrique of the Lowlands finishes in third, so he's on the podium. Scott Brash takes 4th spot overall. Bertram Allen in 5th. Laura Kraut would stay on the 4 that she picked up in all to finish in 7th. Eric Lamar staying on the 4. There was a real battle between those 4 falters to play out there. That was something sensational. And then a little further down the line, those in our final 18. But the winner here in Madrid, it is a huge congratulations to Luciana Diniz and Winning Mood.
Well, what a tremendous end to a really pulsating competition. You couldn't say that the first round, in all honesty, was pulsating. But didn't it turn on its head and turn out to be a magnificent competition, the likes of which we're unlikely to see again all season. No jump off, who cares? When you see jumping like that and drama like that unfold in this wonderful arena, to arguably one of the most popular riders on the circuit, a lovely lady who has got better and better over the years, got a great string of horses. And the pressure that she was on, the money that's on the table here, and she wouldn't worry too much about the money. She'd worry more about the welfare of her horses and winning a major competition with this, possibly her most favourite horse of all time. Just look at the way she gives this horse a ride. She never misses a beat. He was never lucky anywhere. This is a big fence here over a water train. Now she wants the most perfect stride into here to jump these last line of fences. It's very short in here. Gets the deep stride, sits still. A big stretch to come out. He can jump that all right. Very, very short down here. A big wide. Look at the width on that. And then the last final fence, a 160 oxer, and she collapses in joy. So there it is. There's the new standings. Scott Brash, who do you expect? Top of the pile again, but Luciana running in close on 69. Bassam Hassan Mohammed went into this in the lead and now goes into third position. And Scott Brash in his usual position, leading the field for the Longines Global Champions Tour, the Grand Prix Series. With only 3 legs gone now, another 10, 11 to come, and then, of course, the great final in Doha in November. What?
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0.
Well, huge congratulations, Luciana Diniz. You've won it.
I'm still I have no words. I just want to thank you, everyone, my whole team, my horse, my friends, my public, everyone with me, jumping with me, and I'm just so happy.
Well, we can see that. I mean, that was a nail-biter of a finish. The hairs were standing up on the back of the neck. That was a brilliant round from Winning Mood and you.
I think it was a very emotional sport today because they really put pressure on me, saying I never won the Globals Tour. I've been second. So I just went in, I was very concentrated. I just said, Winnie, we do our best today, and the best will come, and we won. I'm so happy.
I know, from your point of view, emotionally, you're holding back the tears.
Yes, it's going to come in some minutes.
Well, you've got an amazing string of horses, and there we go. And Winning Mood is so, so special.
I know, thank you.
Well, we'll let you get ready for presentation because there's more tears to come. Congratulations, Luciana, winner here in Madrid. Well done.
Well, nobody in a great hurry to go home here tonight. Obviously, it's quite late now. It's in Madrid. It's nearly 8:15.
Programa patrocinado por Longines.
Okay, well, we're just waiting for the presentation, and I'm joined by my colleague, Ali Rowell. Ali, you've done a great job all day interviewing all these people. I mean, this is a relatively new sport for you, but you're doing it very, very well.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here. Beautiful arena. I mean, I'm sure the viewers have seen just how gorgeous the grass is, the ground is. Looking at the pan now across the arena. And what's really struck me coming here to Madrid is how well the crowd seem to understand show jumping. They've been in the stands all day, packed out, not just for the 5-star, but the 2-star as well. A really understanding, knowledgeable crowd who got behind, well, a lot of those top riders.
They did, you know, and I think it would relate to your, I mean, your main sport is racing, and you do that very well, where you work for at the races in the British racing scene, both jumping and flat. And to me, this is like a very knowledgeable, classy Group 1 group of spectators here, isn't it, really?
It does have a certain element of an exclusive country club about it, which is where it's held. Yeah. Someone was telling me there's a sort of 30-year waiting list to become a member here, and sort of fathers sign up their sons when they're born. So it's a beautiful setting, and driving through it every morning, you can see the golf courses, there's hockey pitches, tennis centre, but the equestrian facilities are second to none, really. And as we've mentioned, the main arena, but going all the way around this beautiful equestrian area, there's a gallop, an all-weather gallop, and actually the warm-up arena is vast. It's probably an international size. Yes, it's absolutely vast. It's got all the old Derby banks in as well. So,
place is steeped in history and hasn't gone to look worn and second-hand either, has it? It's just beautifully turned out. And it's a joy to jump on this grass surface, obviously, because these horses have jumped on it so well.
And we'll get a moment, we'll get a view of the silverware that's going to be handed out. And as you say, this is...
What a lovely result.
A show that is steeped in history, and the trophies that are going to be awarded. As you say, a fantastic result, and a very popular result here, Lucia. She's a popular rider.
Yeah, she's a lovely lady. And
working for Podium, sorry.
She's got a great team of horses. She rides them beautifully. She's very consistent.
She is. She is.
She's one on her own from Portugal. She doesn't take part in many team competitions, but but she's certainly there in all the World Cup circuit shows, and these big Global Champions Tours shows as well, and a force to be reckoned with.
And satisfying for her winning today's class with a double clean. There was no doubt in anyone's mind that she deserved it, not picking up any faults at all.
Absolutely. She couldn't have a time fault.
No.
That was an added pressure, because the time wasn't that tight in the second round, but it was tight enough. She couldn't hang about. If she'd have had a time fault, one time fault, we'd have had a jump off. So she had that at the back of her mind, which has spurred her on a little bit. But it was a big enough track. Okay, it wasn't as difficult a track to jump as the first one, but to jump it under that sort of pressure was very, very special.
It's particularly that last line, because by that treble combination, the crowd was probably 10 deep. They packed in round there, and we saw it cause a bit of trouble.
They would be buzzing, wouldn't they?
Yeah, and she cleared it, and they gave a big cheer. And for a lot of horses, you think that might spook them a bit.
Would pack up, wouldn't they, and think, I thought the last fence was a big danger with the crowd interfering, as it were.
But she
that's a very big fence indeed.
Very cool customer, Lucia. Now we're getting a glimpse of some of the crowd, as you say.
Shirt sleeve order here. I mean, it's been very warm, the weather's been great, very kind to us, but then I suppose you expect that. Anyway,
well, here they come in.
Presentation time.
Arrancamos aquí la ceremonia de entrega de premios. Qué espectáculo tan magnífico hemos vivido esta tarde en el Club de Campo Villa de Madrid, en este Gran Premio Longines Global Champions Tour 2015, trofeo CaixaBank. Ante ustedes, los 3 primeros clasificados de la prueba, los 3, por cierto, con caballos tordos. Ese aplauso para ellos.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the top 3 in the Longines Global Champions Tour of Madrid for the CaixaBank Trophy.
Apasionante la prueba. Y al final, la vencedora, que salió la última, con toda la presión del mundo, ha conseguido aguantar esa presión y llevarse por fin aquí en Madrid este año 2015 su primer Gran Premio Longines Global Champions Tour.
Well, a huge congratulations to our top 3 as they take the podium for the presentation.
Two riders that you wouldn't necessarily have expected to have been in here, certainly Luciana, but a great result for Spain to have the third place.
Yeah, he will get a huge cheer, I'm sure. Luciana's going to enjoy this. She's been there or thereabouts so many times in these
She has. She's been so close on a couple of occasions to winning a World Cup final, and just had a fence down when it really mattered, on that horse as well. Heart-wrenching, really, but tonight it was not that way around, it was the other way around, and I for one, am absolutely delighted for her.
Lovely trio of greys in the main arena.
Fernando Sara Manuel. Great guy, lovely fella. Manuel, very good rider indeed, and I'm glad he's got a great result here tonight. And of course, in his own backyard as well, for neighbouring France, Philippe Rosier, been a very good rider for a very long time.
En Madrid ya estuvo a punto de lograrlo en 2013, derribó el último salto. Hoy gana aquí su primer
and getting a great reception, as she so deserves. This very popular lady, ecstatic, Luciana Diniz of Portugal.
A wonderful finale, and Winning Moves fittingly finishes top. Luciana Diniz of Portugal stands atop the podium for this, the Longines Global Champions Tour of Madrid, the winner with Winning Moves. Ladies and gentlemen, as is traditional, I ask you to stand for the national anthem of our winning rider, Luciana Diniz, Portugal.
En honor de la ganadora le rogamos se pongan de pie para escuchar las notas del himno nacional de Portugal. Luciana Diniz, ganadora del Gran Premio Longines Global Champions Tour de Madrid, trofeo CaixaBank. Ahí la tienen en el primer escalón del podium, al que va a subir ahora don José Manuel Berzal, presidente del Club de Campo Villa de Madrid, para entregar esa preciosa y enorme copa a la ganadora de la prueba. El trofeo para ella, Luciana Diniz, con don José Manuel Berzal.
What a wonderful trophy. The Madrid trophy, the first prize of the Global Champions Tour. Look at these Ana Bertella and Delgado General Caixa Empresas Luis Cabana.
Beautiful trophy, that, isn't it?
Isn't it lovely? Big.
Yeah.
You wouldn't carry that out on the horse.
Fill a mantelpiece. She's receiving her gold medal.
The gold medal. A moment she'll treasure forever, even if she wins another one or two of these. Not many people win many, although Scott Brash won 3 last year. This will be something that'll live with her for life. And now the Longines watch to the first prize, presented by Miguel Angel Parmes, Longines brand manager for Spain.
Combination Miguel Angel Palma, brand manager of Longines Spain, presenting to our winner.
Great result, great moment.
Todo eso se lleva Luciana Diniz, que no es poco, aparte de, lógicamente, la dotación económica de este gran premio.
The second prize,
ahí está la foto,
the trophy of Madrid, presented by the president of the Club de Campo Viejo de Madrid, Jose Manuel Bercel, and president of the Oxa Sports, Carles Villarrubi.
Además, don Carles Villarrubi, presidente de Oxa Sport, entrega la medalla también.
And the third prize, president of Longines Global Champions Tour and president of the Federation, Hipiga Espinola, Javier Revueta.
Spanish Federation and
Jan Tops, the founder, guide and mentor of this Longines Global Champions Tour, which began 10 years ago. I wouldn't say with small beginnings, but by no means the size and scope and grandeur of what it has become today. It's gone truly global. Next week, Shanghai. 2 weeks ago in Miami. Last week in Antwerp. 2 weeks' time in Hamburg. All the way through right to that great final in that wonderful stadium in Doha in November. And Luciana Diniz well on the way to being there. One more photograph with that great trophy.
Fantastic result for all of them. It is top three for Spain, for France, and of course for Portugal.
What a trophy. What a photograph, what a memory, and what an evening here in this great Villa de Campo de Madrid. Now, I've got an idea, one or two people are going to get doused in champagne in a minute. If Luciana's got an essence, she'll leg it, but I don't think she will. She's a great sport. Come on, get in first, Luciana. Give it some of that. I thought she might leg it. Come on, give it some. Well done. Who cares about the jackets? If they're in the first three here, they won't mind having to have the jackets clean.
Just spraying half the champagne,
And
saving the
drinking the rest.
rest.
Yeah, drinking the rest, yeah. You would, wouldn't you?
She's very popular with the riders as well, isn't she?
The riders would adore her. I mean, she's not... she's a great sport. She takes victory and defeat equally, and that's a great trait in a rider, in any sportsman.
And what's great to see about her when she finishes her rounds, the emotion she shows. She's always delighted with the horse, comes out kissing it, even if she's had one down.
Every time, exactly, even if she's had one down. Yeah, true sporting grace.
And before that final, well, her second round, she was patting the horse in the arena, sort of giving it confidence, I suppose, saying, you're the best, and the horse jumps for her.
The horse is definitely run and jump for her. And they last forever. I mean, he's 16 or 17, isn't he?
16, yes.
Yeah, winning mood. Yeah, 16. A stallion by the great Darko out of a Cassini mare. Well done, Luciana. I, for one, couldn't be more pleased. Oh, come on, Willie Mood. Have a drink.
Said he'd rather munch grass.
You think he would, yeah. The Global Champions Tour official photographer, Stefano, there. Always with a ready smile. Produces some great photographs. And they certainly will have some material for photographs here with this great moment here in Madrid. So you're off to Shanghai, Ali?
I am, yeah. Quick turnaround, off to Shanghai.
Yeah, I couldn't get my visa in time, so I'm foregoing that one. I'm doing Hamburg the following week.
Hamburg, yeah. But it's the second time the Global Champions Tour's headed over to China. Last year being the first year.
It's only the second time. I didn't go last year either. But anyway, there she goes. Lap of honour time. A wonderful result there for Portugal's Luciana Diniz, and 16 years young.
Look
winning
how
mood.
Chilled he is, the horse. She can just cant him round on the buckle.
Yeah, look at the look on his face. Big smile on his face. Never takes anything out of himself. Does it so easily, and thank goodness he left them all up tonight. I think a few tears as she's going around there. this wonderful moment in this wonderful arena, and never to be forgotten. We'll talk about this one for a long time. Never to be forgotten competition. Now the solitary lap of honour. One more time. One more wave to the crowd, and it's amazing how many people have stayed here tonight to watch this. Amazing. So anyway, thank you for joining me, Ali, and thank you for all the sterling work you've done.
And you as well. It's been a fantastic day, but we've got more coming up tomorrow. It is the King's Cup, of course. So
yeah, the King's Cup tomorrow, the big Grand Prix, the traditional Grand Prix here. Another wonderful competition here tomorrow afternoon, late afternoon again in this great arena again.
And it will all be on GCT TV, of course. So stay tuned.
Thanks for joining us. Bye-bye for now.
Leg 3 in the series. Tomorrow is a wonderful day of competition too with the traditional